in the kitchen. At night.
Don't hold back.
Hey, Squidward, guess what? I'm chopping lettuce. At night. Look at me, I'm swabbing the bathroom. At night. Ow! I burned my hand! At night. Night, 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 night!
Will you please?
Hello, 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 beautiful creatures of the internet. I am your armchair quarterback, Mango Jones. Let's do the usual spiel, and then we'll get into shit. So, down in the description, you will find links to the stream pervs I'm on the shared StreamYard with. You'll find links to the Petty Fam. You'll find links to the Black Beans, Tito, and Yato. Tito is infinitely funnier than Yato. You'll find a link to Mango's master list of U.S. resources, which contains everything from LGBTQIA+ resources to domestic violence resources to reproductive health resources and beyond. Pinned at the top, of course, there is a new PayPal pool link for the Small Human Help Fund. If you would like to help out, you can go there. Awesome. Because I promised that I would leave one open. So there is one open. So there you go. Have at it. Alrighty. Let's say hi to people. Then, yeah. I have a Shanny stream that we're going to get into. And I'll talk about it as soon as I say hi to people. Okay, let's say hi. Hello, Hyun. You're here, you're queer, and you're waiting. Well, wait no more. Wait no more. Hello, Sydney. It's good to have you here. Hello, hello, Mari. Hello, everyone. Rainy day. Is it a rainy day? Well. Hopefully it's not like super cold and rainy. That'd be terrible. You got flurries? Ooh. Gotta love flurry days. Hello, Bill Portley. I hope you are doing well today. You go pee, Billy Boy Blue. You enjoy going pee. Wow, YouTube froze on a frame and it wasn't Mango's issue. No, it was not my issue. My internet is semi-cooperating today. Semi-cooperating. But, okay, so the Shanny stream that we're going to cover tonight is one that I have not heard yet. It's audio only, so there's just going to be like a still image of Shanny on the screen. It comes to us courtesy of Fat Courtney Love, of course. The title of it is People Just Don't Get Me, LOL. And it comes from July 23rd, 2019. Now, at the time that this came out, the order of protection was in place. Shanny had visited the dentist, of all things, and was apparently prescribed, painkillers because she got tooth work done and stuff. So we'll see what she has to say. It's like 47 minutes long, but of course we can turn that into like an easy 3 hours. Let's see. Let's share this. Let's share this. There's that. Jump scare. Now, I have no idea what's in this. I have no clue what's in this stream. Zero idea. Hello, Yami. Welcome, welcome. Glad that you're here. Oh. Also, for people that don't like, sending money because it's the whole thing, I get it. If you would like to buy Small Human a treat, the treat stream is open. After lots of wonderful meds, after lots of wonderful sleep, he's in a much better mood. He's very giggly tonight. So you might hear him giggling in the background. That is a fucking disaster piece. Hey, Seth. Shanny's fart is... I don't doubt it. Don't doubt it.
Okay, so... Zup. So I just had oral surgery today. It's all out and like cleared out my jaw and the infection. She scraped that jaw of infection. So I haven't been doing much today other than laying around and resting. But I was like looking at the comments and shit, right? On someone's channel. And this person on this channel is calling me a fraud and a phony because I like to do performance art on my channel. That doesn't necessarily make me a phony that I do performance art on my channel. It's a way how I express.
Goddamn Wei Hao. It's a way how she expresses herself. Wei Hao. I cannot get past fucking Wei Hao. Sorry. Goddamn Wei Hao. But yes. First things first. Shanny, do you typically do much of anything? Oh my goodness. Do you do much of anything, Shanny? Also, what do you define as performance art? Because, like, all of your videos, because this came after you did all those videos inside of the hotel room, and you were crying and complaining and doing this, that, and the other. Was that performance art? Or was you lying to the cops when you called 911 performance art? What is the performance art, Shanny?
Express myself, and you'll know the difference when I'm being serious. I don't know. Can you tell the difference when I'm being serious and when I'm doing performance art? I don't know. I mean, I'm a YouTuber, so I do a lot of different things on my channel. Okay, I crochet on my channel. I game on my channel. I do mukbangs on my channel. I do performance art on my channel. And then there's the part of my channel where I rebuke people and I'm really freaking serious. Like, you can tell. I don't know. Do people get me? Like,
no. No one gets you. No one can get you. It's really hard to get a person that isn't themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, mukbangs. Mukbangs. I don't know why they pronounce it like that. You ain't that complicated, Shanny. No. Shanny is not that complicated. Says the one who literally came at her brother-in-law with a hatchet. Wasn't it a machete? I can't remember. All I know is that he went through that plate glass door. Yeah, that was a whole thing. And also, is it really crocheting on your channel when you, like, make headbands that are crooked and probably smell like cat piss? It was a blade. We can definitely all agree to that, Yami. We definitely can.
do you not get the difference between when I'm being serious compared to when I'm being a performance artist?
Hey, Clockwork.
Because usually when I'm doing performance art, you're seeing props and shit. But at the same time, you know, there's certain, my less talk series, that's me being serious. That's not performance art. That's me just, you know, flipping out my fans and, you know, sharing a little shade. And then there's other videos where it's pretty obvious I'm being goofy. I think it's pretty obvious I'm being goofy. But it's like people just don't fucking get me, and they've never gotten me, and it's like, why don't you get me? Like, okay, I know I'm random. I do random videos whenever I feel like it, how I feel like it, how I want to express myself that day. But to call me a fake and a fraud because I do performance art, does that mean that everyone that does performance art is a phony and a fake?
No, not everyone that does performance art is a phony and a fake. It's just that typically you know that the thing that the person is doing is a sketch or a skit because they tell you, or they tell you it's satire. Um, it's usually in the description. Good evening, Fit and Curvy. I hope that you are doing well today. But yeah, there's lots of ways that people can tell when someone is acting. They can tell when someone is putting on a play. You don't quite do that ever. So,
and they can't be serious outside of their pieces, which is performance art. I mean, you can tell the difference. I just, you are so good at performing that nobody realizes it's performance art. Well, thank you, Aries. Like, seriously, I don't think I'm that good at it. I think it's pretty obvious when I'm like, you know, I'm usually saying I'm the Goblin Queen or something like that. I mean, to be fair, it's very hard for norms to understand the borderline. That is true. Only a border.
it has nothing to do with your borderline, though. I'm good. Did so much adulting today. I'll DM you later. Sweet. Let me know all about the adulting. I'm curious. No, when you do the Goblin Queen stuff, like that's very obviously like you acting like a character, however, comma space. You say things that you actually feel. We all remember you saying that water's for peasants, and like as the Goblin Queen, you reminded people that you were so much better than them because you had Rev's money. What? Hey, Lolscow. I hope you're doing well tonight. Let me wait for my fucking Wi-Fi to catch back up. God damn. I love when this happens to me. It's my favorite. If this continues to just not be that interesting, then you know what we'll do? We'll switch over to a recent Graveyard Flowers or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, water is important. Water helps you fucking survive.
Borderline can understand truly what a borderline is. Like there, for instance, there was this one time where I was talking about unicorns and peanut butter, and it was a performance art. It was actually started by me and Jason. We were like talking about making a silly freaking video just really to like troll people. It wasn't really me that came up with the idea of the unicorns and peanut butter on the top of the head. It was actually Jason that came up with the idea of the unicorns and the peanut butter on the head. But it was so funny because I tried to make it.
That just sounds like you being high as shit. It's literally all it sounds like. You guys were high as shit and you thought something was funny. And it did not do well. Doesn't make it performance art. What?
Yeah, obvious that it was a serious. And it's just like, come on, man. I'm just random. Sometimes I do performance art. Sometimes I'm serious. Sometimes I'm doing my crochet or gaming. Oh, by the way, I have a new series coming up soon that you'll be seeing.
It's sad that Rev has enough intelligence for an original thought, but doesn't have enough smarts to leave Shanny. Ooh. That's a very fair point there, Bill. Very fair point. I'm not being a butt. It's true. Also, her trying to do the whole, like, oh, I'm so random and so quirky. It's overplayed on the internet. It's okay to have weird, interesting hobbies. I like to read fucking legal paperwork for fun, but well, I'm so weird and random shouldn't be your entire personality. You're not LOL randoms, Slabby. You're about as random as a comatose patient in a hospital. God damn it. I'm slightly being a butt. Oh well. Also, hi, Rickzilla.
In the crochet world, this is actually going to be a curtain, but I'm crocheting shell stitch. So I'm looking forward to putting that video out. So that's basically what I was doing today, is like working on my crochet and resting my mouth. But it's like, dudes, get to know me a little bit.
You just had oral surgery. You should, like, continue to rest your mouth. You know what I mean? Give your mouth a break. Hello, Miss Rain Seattle. Lovely to have you here. She looks slightly thinner than usual in the picture on screen. Yes, she was indeed slightly thinner here. This image in particular, I do believe, came from around early 2019. Screenshot from a stream from then. My very happy child is trying to steal applesauce. Hold on, guys.
Get to understand me a little bit. Not everything I do is serious, but at the same time, not everything I do is fake, or I wouldn't even call it fake. Not everything I do is a performance art. Not everything I do is serious. I'm just expressing myself the way I feel at the time to express myself. And I can't believe I have to explain myself over me expressing myself.
The things that you did on your channel, like the Goblin Queen and stuff like that, was a weird way to express yourself. Just throwing that out there. Hold on. Let me see if I can find y'all something. I do believe, is it on Fat Courtney Love, or is it, I think it's on Fat Courtney Love. Hold on. I'll locate it. I don't know how many of y'all have seen the Goblin Queen, so hang on. Nope, it's on. Here we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Here it is. Let's see. Grab this real quick. If y'all have not seen the Goblin Queen, you deserve to see the Goblin Queen to know exactly what I mean. Sorry for the dead air. Terribly sorry. Never seen or heard of her Goblin Queen stuff? Oh, I've got you. Don't worry. Doo doo. Well, that fools. Oh, Yami sent me some. Doop. Let me pull that up. No, sweet office doggy. Adorable. Office dogs are the best. Although I do not mind not working in an office. I do enjoy being able to work from home.
It sucks, man. It sucks. And then you see all these other little comments trying to tell my husband who I am as a person.
Oh, yeah, Rev is very aware of who you are as a person. You got him to pay bills for you and Chris before you ended up with him. The whole thing. All right, here. For those of you that are not aware of the Goblin Queen, Shanny used to do these quote-unquote skits on her channel. This one is from December 16th of 2018, and it is titled All Hail the Goblin Queen. Since I run a pet biz, I have 7 to 8 office, home, pubs every day. Oh, sweet babies. Fucking love dogs. They're so cute. I cannot wait until I have a place so then I can get a pupper. That's all anyone ever wants in life, right?
I, your Goblin Queen, am standing right before you and acknowledging and pleading to you that you do not know
Hey, Tubian.
what you think you know. I, your Goblin Queen, am going to slash rumors that's been going on. Me and my beloved king are just fine and most wonderful together. I don't think you understand that your rumors that you hate does nothing to me. In fact, I find it laughable at the lengths you get to try to stir up drama with your queen. So bow down. Bow down.
What in the dollar store Disney ripoff is this? This is the Goblin Queen. This is her performance art, as she calls it. Where she tells people that they should bow down to her and that all of the rumors that they're trying to start between, her and Jason aren't going to break them up. She wants you to bow down. Oh, that's a sweet baby. Oh, Miss Rain Seattle is adorable. Look at that baby. Look at his face. I want to smoosh it. Oh, baby.
And know that I am your Goblin Queen. And know that I will stand in perfection while you sit there wishing you were me. I, your goblin queen, am wonderful. I'm living a life of luxury every day. I'm having glory and wonderful life before me. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. Just know that your goblin queen does not appreciate the rumors, and your goblin queen will squash your efforts in trying to dethrone me. For the queen never becomes dethroned. The queen only becomes more powerful.
So that's the Goblin Queen. Yeah, that's the Goblin Queen. Why? Because she has to prove that she's superior to everyone. But this is just her performance art, you guys. Remember? This did not age well. No, it did not. It did not. I almost bought his new brother yesterday, but I've always adopted and couldn't spend $6K on him, not morally. That's understandable, Miss Rain. Also, hold on, wait. Has Shanny ever referred to herself as a star child? No, she called herself an archangel. Has she ever called herself the princess of Kitsune? Kitsune? I don't know how to pronounce that. You know, I'm not sure. I will need to double check. I'm pretty sure she hasn't, but I could be wrong. I'll do some research and I'll get back to you on that. I never felt like projectile vomiting until now. That's understandable. But before you do that, how about a tiny little palate cleanser? Look at the puppy. Look at that puppy. What's the dog doing? Look at the puppy. He's so little. Oh wait. Oh wait. Look at that. Look at that happy face. He's a puppy. He's a puppy. Miss Rain Seattle sent me that puppy. He's a puppy. What's the dog doing? After seeing Shanny, you know. I can see the temptation. I absolutely can. Look at that face. Look at how happy that puppy is. That's a happy puppy. Right? Thank God it's just cute puppies. Don't worry. I'm just going to show you guys, like, the cuteness. I'll give you guys a nice little palate cleanser. Puppy. Right? Smoosh, smoosh. Yes. All the smiles and all the boops. That's just the happiest puppy. Another boop. Puppy deserves all the boops. Look at that puppy. I got the goofiest fucking smile on my face right now. And he snarfles Snoop breathes. Oh, a sweet baby. I get paid to love him every day. Oh. I get paid to be told by old people that don't understand how the internet works to, like, you know, unalive myself. Pretty great. I'd rather have that job, you know, with the cute puppies. Look at the puppies. Alright. We're about to switch back, you guys. I wanted to forewarn you before I click the button to switch the tab, okay? 3, 2, 1, Shanny. I will leave the picture of the smiling puppy up for later. Don't worry. Jesus, that's not nice. It's not. You get used to it, though. Also been threatened quite a few times. It happens. I'm sorry that y'all are filling my chat with screams. That's
person, and it's like, he's been living with me until May. For how long now? We've been friends for 7 years. He gets me. You know, he's probably the only person in the world that actually gets me. And I like that he gets me. And it's so sweet, the videos he's making of me. But I'm okay. I'm not going to say anything else. But
yeah, you shouldn't say anything else, Shanny, because you're supposed to not be living with him or talking to him or doing anything because there's an order of protection in place to protect Rev because you beat Rev. Detective Baja Blast.
the things I will do to that man when I see him again.
Ew. Ugh. 3, 2, 1, Shanny is not a nice countdown. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I'm sorry. I will go sit in the corner, okay?
The things I will do to that man. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
It only got worse.
But see, he does this. He when he falls in love completely forever.
Dude has never fallen in love with someone before. Dude doesn't understand relationships. You gave him your gray, and now he thinks that y'all are married. Beat him with your harm slabby? In harm's way. Not in harm's way. Yeah, well, I don't know the song California Dreaming by the Mamas and Papas. I'm glad that you made a song, but I can't sing it. She looks like some broke down version of a celebrity. I can't put my finger on it. You know, you're right. But who is it? Rev is the type of simp who falls in love with every piece of kitty he has ever gotten. He's only ever gotten hers, Miss Rain. And a rubber torso. Multiple rubber torsos. He went through a few of them. I wouldn't quite say Five Below Ozzy. That's an insult to Ozzy. Not the Rev Rolly torso. Ew. Who does she... I'm sure it'll come to me. Sure it'll come to me.
Damn it. Anyway, this is about me, not us. But everyone loves a love story. So anyway, I just don't get why people don't get me, you know, and everyone thinks that I'm like on this like sinister scale because I'm not out to get anyone in particular. I just speak how I feel. And when I see someone like for instance, my videos where I'm like rebuking someone or calling someone out, I just usually it's me trying to protect someone or protect myself. You should film your reunion, the PG parts of it.
There's nothing to film because they were reunited before they were supposed to be reunited. That's why Rev was doing videos from a fucking closet with a picture of Shanny behind him. Ooh, a broke down version of Angelina Jolie. That's it. That's it. How many of those torsos died from puncture wounds asking for a friend? I'm not sure. I don't think we ever found out how the torsos died. We just know that well, he had multiple. They died. R.I.P. torsos.
Man, we had plans to live stream a marriage ceremony in Vegas. Yeah, we wanted to get married by Elvis. But that would be so fun. But yeah, I don't know if we'll, you know, live stream the first initial reaction of when this court case is over. We're probably going to be macking. I'm not kidding you. We're probably going to be all over each other like horny ass teenagers. It's going to be wonderful.
Why? Why would you say? Did you resend me pics? They didn't come through. Hold on. There it goes. Yes. We now interrupt our regularly scheduled Shanny programming for another cute dog. Look at that dog. That's a pretty dog. Look at the dog. What's the dog doing? That's Temperance. Temperance is a sweetheart. She is adorable. You just want to boop the snoot. Look at her. She sees something over there. What's over there, Temperance? What you see? What do your puppy eyes see? I think it should now become a regular occurrence on my streams where we interrupt Shanny with cute dogs. No. Nature doggy. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Miss Rain Seattle sent me another one. Yay. I fucking love dog pictures. It's the best day. Alright. Ready? 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 Look at how itty bitty he is. Look at the tiny baby. Look at. This is Zan. Zan Toots. And he's itty bitty. Need the itty bitty baby. Think that was Zan's first day there? Oh. And he is small. He's so small. I know. Look at the baby. He's so small and he's doing a big sleep. It's babies. Babies. We love the babies. I love the Shanny interruptions for dogs because this is need the babies. Don't worry, we'll leave the dog palate cleansers up in the background. What's this? Thank you, small human. Oh, I'll use that one for the next break, hooves, because we're about to listen to a little bit more Shanny. And then we will do another doggo break. Ah, I should have counted down, like, instead of just. But yes, next dog break, we're doing the one Hooves sent me. I like that we're going to have doggo breaks now.
Because he needs to get laid. Bad. Bad. He looks like he's about to explode. I'm
sorry. Come again for Judge Fudge?
He needs to get laid. Bad. Bad. He looks like he's about to explode.
Why are you breaking the restraining order, Shanny? And why are you admitting to breaking the restraining order? God, you're fucking stupid. Ew.
That's hot.
No, it's not. No, it's disgusting. Stop it.
It is, but it's like, come on, guys. Stop trying to put me as some kind of sinister person. It's stupid. I'm not out to get anyone. I don't want to go out and get anyone. I just speak my mind and express myself the way I choose during that day or multiple times during the day. Like that video I did where I was like wearing the money hat and the money boa, that was performance art. That was me just like, okay, the asshole wants to talk shit about me. Okay, I'm going to put on a show. So I'll put on a fabulous frickin' show and express myself that way. Does that make me a phony? No, it's how I choose to express myself. You just have to realize that when it comes to me, I wouldn't say I have multiple personalities, but I have different parts of my personality. You know, either one's, you know, there's a different part of my personality where I'm goofy, and then there's a different personality when I'm freaking, and I wouldn't even say a different personality because it's not, it's me, you know, it's just different parts of me, you know, you know, because
I understand what John Kellogg was advocating for now. Oh my fucking God. Seth. God fucking damn it. Alrighty, Miss Rain, we'll be here being tortured with Shanny, even though I'm the one doing the torturing. I could make this stop at any time. Hey, Serenity, I hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome, welcome.
With borderline, your emotions are extreme. You have heightened emotions. So I guess when I'm feeling really goofy and happy, I put on, I guess, what people would say a different persona compared to when I'm really pissed off persona. But all you're seeing is a flux of emotions, and I wouldn't say it's a different personality because it's really not. And then I have my characters, for instance, that I've made up, you know, and I've been doing this since I was a little girl. Okay, I've always been an actress and always wanted to be an actress, just, you know. But does that mean that everything of me is acting? No. Because I'll let you know if I'm being the goblin queen, or I'm being petty bitch, or, you know, I'm being these little alter egos that I invented based on how I want to express myself. That's the performance artist. Like, and it's how it's to
Hey,
me,
Brothers, welcome, welcome.
it's how I deal with my own emotions. Because when someone's being a nasty little,
Look, it is absolutely okay to find ways to deal with your emotions. It is absolutely okay to find healthy coping mechanisms. But using characters that you made up as a child, or some form of character that you made up as a child, to yell at people on the internet, or cry to the internet, or brag to the internet about how they wish they were you and you're a queen reigning over them, is not a healthy coping mechanism. You know what I mean? I know you don't, but I understand that cereal reference. The Black Beans talked about it. Yeah. Kellogg was a weird guy. Weird guy. It's also her voice. There's something about her voice and way of speaking that makes it worse. Yes, I agree. Hooves, go sit in the goddamn fucking corner. I need beer and fucked up music now. That's fair. Fair. Her self-diagnosis is so off. According to the DSM-5, she is definitely more antisocial personality disorder with narcissistic traits. I can see that. But I'm just an armchair quarterback. I cope with my emotional damage by yeeting squirrels into the next county. Oh, God. Why do all cows claim to have borderline personality disorder? I've seen this disorder passed around by so many weirdos, especially among the ham beasts and hobos. I think that when it comes to something like BPD, because BPD is something that is harder to diagnose and is harder to find treatment for, it's much easier for them to claim BPD, because following up, like, oh, what are you doing to treat it? How do you know? Shit like that. It's a bit different than, like, getting an autism diagnosis, which takes fucking forever, or an ADHD diagnosis, things like that. Allegedly, ALR was just diagnosed with BPD. That's right, I saw that. She's also talking about how she self-medicates with alcohol. Just don't do that, people. Real BPD is like on a high alert of your own emotions and not sure just how to express them or how to act around anyone. Real BPD is needing daily 2-hour naps because you're emotionally drained. Hi, I'm Yami, and I actually have and continue to be treated for my BPD. See? I say allegedly because 1, she's lied about things, and 2, she doesn't owe the audience any medical records. That's very fair. No one owes anyone anything when it comes to medical diagnoses. Like, your medical history is your medical history. It does not need to be out there on display for, like, everyone, you know what I mean? It's one of those things.
Psycho bitch to me. That's when I'm like, I turn on, you know, I can't believe I'm saying this like a schizophrenic. I'm like, okay, fine. They're gonna be a little asshole to me. Okay, I'm gonna switch on to petty bitch, and do a performance art of being petty bitch, or for instance.
Someone pisses me off. Like, I can turn into a petty bitch if I want to, but I think that's just having regular emotions there, Shanny. Going to bed again. Good night. Night, Hooves. Oh, before Hooves goes. Look at the puppy. Look at the puppy. You sent me a picture of a puppy. And when that puppy becomes full grown, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this puppy. Look at this puppy. Look at the puppies. Hooray for puppies. Fuck yeah, show the damn dog. But yeah, puppies. Yeah, I wanted to show them before Hooves went to bed. Night night, Hooves. Thank you for sending the puppies. Being petty doesn't mean being malicious. Exactly. Translation. My real actions are on camera. Let's call it performance art. I can go evil mode, but that doesn't mean I'm schizophrenic. It's part of the act. Well, yeah. It's the way it is for a lot of people. Also, hello, Tank Girl. You did come in at the right time. That is called a Burmese mountain dog. Yes. And they are adorable. Look at the puppy. Hooray for puppy. Look at the puppy. Remember that story of a woman who ordered a McChicken with no mayo? Yet she tasted mayo and later found out the chicken had a tumor. Shanny Gray. Yeah, you go to that corner there, Mo. You set up camp in the corner, Mo. God damn it, Mo. Alright. We're about to switch tabs again. 3, 2, 1. Shanny, I have to warn y'all.
Instance, the reason why I do the Goblin Queen, it's usually to address the atheist community of them being, you know, assholes toward me or towards someone else, you know. I do it for the lulz. Maybe some people don't find it humorous. Oh well, there's a lot of people who find the Goblin Queen hilarious. All hail the Goblin Queen. Hence Aries 106. He's in.
No one likes the Goblin Queen. The Goblin Queen is an obnoxious bitch. Sorry. Look, the Goblin Queen just wants to brag about, like, all of the things that she is able to have because of Rev's money. My domain is being taken over by people who can make more disgusting jokes about Shanny's great birthing hole that should be locked behind a fucking bank vault door, never to see the light of day. God damn.
Love with the Goblin Queen. There's Big Mama. I haven't done a Big Mama video in so long, but Big Mama is, you know, another defensive mechanism type thing where, you know, someone really pisses me off and I'm just gonna get ghetto on you. I'm gonna get all ghetto on you. And if you don't like to be fucking ghettoed, oh well, don't piss me off.
Shanny, define ghetto. Just define ghetto. Because it feels like your definition is just racist. Yeah.
And then there's Brettaline, the parody of Brett Kane. There's God, what other characters? Oh, there's the Amazing Ex-Atheist, where I'm talking about how, you know, in a grandeur way, Christianity is, like how the Amazing Atheist in the grandeur way made atheism. So, you know, it's all reflections of who I am. And yes, it is performance art, but it's not that everything I do is performance art, because I'll let you know if I'm doing a character. I'll let you know if I'm being goofy by certain things, you know? Like if you, for instance, go to my my video where I'm dressed in money, the gold digger, I'm a gold digger. That was directly toward G-Man, the I'm a gold digger. And it was because he keeps saying like Shanny for money, Shanny for money, Shanny for money. And it's like,
Oh, actually, that reminds me. I will pull the gold digger videos just because well, they're really stupid.
why? Honey, if I was after just money, I would have already had my pink Bugatti. And I do not have my pink Bugatti. Instead, I have a Tahoe.
You wouldn't have a pink Bugatti because Rev doesn't have that much money, or didn't have that much money. He didn't have Bugatti money. And you don't have the personality to land someone to get you a pink Bugatti. Could you fit in a Bugatti? I don't have a pink Bugatti personality. I know that much. I'm not going to kid myself. Fuck no. But come on, Shanny. It did not age well at all. They rarely do. Rarely do. Rarely do.
So, I just wish and hope that one day Revelina will be resurrected. I don't know. Maybe me and Revelina, or Petty Bitch and Revelina, can like do makeup tutorials together. That would be hilarious.
At most a Mazda protege.
The things you do when you're sitting in your room bored and smoking pot.
Excuse me. Hi, yes, no. Revelina wasn't born of you just smoking pot and being bored. Revelina was born of the fact that Jason was wet-brained, and the symptoms of that wet brain really, really came out whenever you got him really, really high. And you would put Rev in a dress and talk about getting ready for a threesome with Bruce Shepard. Or you would have him talk about how, oh, gee, man, you need to come save me. I'm a damsel in distress. Like, you used that man. I say that term loosely. I use the word man very loosely. For your own entertainment and your own gain. Which is really disgusting, actually, in its own right. Really fucking gross. Don't do stuff like that. If I drove and can get a car, I'd probably want a Prius. That's a sensible car to get. I already know that once I get my license, like, I really want to get a Kia Soul. Probably around like a 2007, 2008 Kia Soul. They're really highly rated for safety. And, you know, for being a four-door car, they have a surprisingly nice amount of legroom in the back seat and stuff. They also get really good mileage. Yeah. Is it bad I want a Chrysler New Yorker, the same model my grandma drove? 1988 year? I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad at all. I assume you probably have, like, good memories of that vehicle, and that's why you want that vehicle. Wet brain is painful. Fatal. I'm still surprised Rev survived it. A bunch of us are. A bunch of us are very surprised. Like, I don't think Shanny understands just how lucky she is that nothing worse happened. I do, you're right. Used to go to McDonald's every Friday with her as a very small Hyun. Memories. I just want a good car that's made for a tall fat ass. I almost said for a fall tat ass. Woo! I need more sleep. I hope that you find a nice vehicle for your fall tat ass.
Oh yeah, there's my wakey bakies. That wasn't performance art. That was just me having a good old time smoking, having other people smoke with me, and you know, just talking and waking up with marijuana.
Your Wakey Bakey stream on 4/20/2019 was so intense because you did the raw cone challenge that you shit the bed. You shit the bed, Shanny.
But I mean, I'm not a fake. I'm not a fraud. You meet me in person, I'm exactly what you'll see in front of you. The same attitude and everything. You know, and even if you're with me in person, sometimes.
Have you never heard about this, Tank Girl? Hold on. Hold up. I won't show you the full Wakey Bakey 420 stream. Do. Oh my god. Hold on. Let's see. Is it listed as 4-20? Okay, here we go. So the day after the 420 stream, because the 420 stream was very long, but the day after the 420 stream, Shanny came on live to talk about the 420 stream. Okay. And when she came on live to talk about the 420 stream, she expressed that something happened after she got off of the live that is important for us to know about. She made a nice little confession. The clip I'm going to show you is only about 1 minute and 13 seconds, but it tells you exactly what happened. As well, she told us. Perfect. Doop. Prepare yourself.
May I say I had a horrible 420. You know, my head is like really fucking horrible. My nasal, my throat, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm feeling like shit. Right? I'm like, shit, I'm getting sick. So I go to the store to get some NyQuil. I lose my phone. And here I am dying in the store. I lose my phone. I'm sick. I can't breathe. I'm ready to fucking throw up everywhere. I love that phone. I love my blade. My ZTA blade. I love that phone. Then, I don't know, I got to the point where I ended up puking and shitting myself today. So I did not have a good 420. I don't know if it was that copious amounts of weed, but I'm telling you, I'm never gonna smoke like that ever fucking again.
She shitted herself. She shitted herself. Yes, and she said this online. She said this in a live stream. She shitted herself. Lovely. Hi, Skits Crasher. Welcome to the stream. You picked an interesting time to arrive. Oh, shit. Ah, that was Shanny's 420, just so everyone's aware. She said, "Oh fuck, I just shitted myself." Shitted is my new favorite word. It should be. It should be. Shit it herself, that's right. She shitted herself. How dare you, Mango, walking with pizza and you have the Mango, go to the corner. I will go to the corner, thank you. I will go sit in the corner. Actually, before I go sit in the corner, let's run that back. It's only a minute. And the music makes it better.
May I say I had a horrible 420. You know, my head is like really fucking horrible. My nasal, my throat, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm feeling like shit. Right? I'm like shit. I'm getting sick. So I go to the store to get some NyQuil. I lose my phone. And here I am dying in the store. I lose my phone. I'm sick. I can't breathe. I'm ready to fucking throw up everywhere. I love that phone. I love my blade. My ZTA blade. I love that phone. Then I don't know, I got to the point where I ended up puking and shitting myself today. So I did not have a good 420. I don't know if it was that copious amounts of weed, but I'm telling you, I'm never gonna smoke like that ever fucking again.
She shitted herself. Is Rev passed out behind her? I'm pretty sure he is, yes. This is not a hate crime, okay? Just because you hated it. Welcome back, Billy Boy Blue. And yes, I do stream from my own corner. Thank you. There's a nice comfy chair here. It's right beside the heater. You know, the clip comes from the Fat Courtney Love channel. I don't know if she or they personally edited it, but it's the background music is wonderful. I'm still eating my popcorn. Yep, desensitized. Yep, probably. I'm eating my pizza too. Extra cheese. Ooh, nice. I will not be shitting myself. You won't shitted yourself? That's good. You shouldn't. Shoit. Did you shoit yourself? I've been high as fuck and drunk as fuck and never shitted myself. Shanmu, just get up and walk to the bathroom. Oh, wait. You only get up and go after Rev. Wow. Wow. Corner. Go to the corner, tank girl. All right. 3, 2, 1. Shanny. Oh, the 420 video was Colorado apartment number 1. It was about a month before the Detective Baja Blast incident.
Sometimes you'll see me like pop in and out of character just because I find it fun. I found it fun when I was little to do different types of accents. and I used to do them all the time. And sometimes I even tricked people by using the English accent I like using. You know, and I did it because I find it fun. So I mean, I don't get why people can't understand that simple concept that I just like being goofy sometimes. And then there's other times where I'm really serious. And then there's other times where I feel like I have to defend someone or defend myself, you know, and those are all things that are all human, you know. This is my channel. This is a reflection.
Oh, excellent question there, Mo. So what happened in the movie theater? Red said it was because he refused to hold her hand. So from what I have gathered, because the way that Shanny told it, and the way that Rev told it, like, the truth is somewhere in the middle. Somewhere out, you know, somewhere in the middle. And in this case, that would be, they were really drunk, obviously. And from what we understand, when they were watching the movie, Rev didn't want to be there. He was drunk and did not want to be there. And Shanny kept trying to hold his hand, and he smacked her hand away. And, well, Shanny being Shanny, carried that bit of fight back to the house and beat him. Yeah. Because we knew that Rev didn't want to be there. He was acting like he didn't want to be there before they even went in to see the movie. Ooh. Well, hello there, Bort license plates. Hey, Milky. Who's being goofy? You're being goofy. You're a goofy goober. I know someone who makes worse accents than Shanny, and that's my baby Vicky vibes. Her accents suck. Have you ever heard Lizard try to do an Australian accent? Zero out of 10. Do not recommend it. I'd say whatever he told the cops was probably the truth, which is, yeah. He's apt to spill the truth more than she is. He is, and like when he was talking to the cops in the body cam footage and stuff, he seemed really apologetic that they even had to be there. But dude, she beat your ass. Like there were visible marks. No, but now I must hear it. Oh, goodness. So, Paw Patrol The Mighty Pups is a good movie. We've only seen the first one, Me and Small Human, and I kind of want to see the second one. By any confirmation that it's good. Fucking love Paw Patrol. If y'all haven't watched Paw Patrol, you're missing out.
Of who I am. You know, and it's always usually the ones where I'm doing the performance art where I'm called, you're crazy. And it's like, yeah. You know, do you really want to see the crazy? Do you really want to see the crazy? I can show you crazies. That was acting.
First of all, that was some of the worst acting I've ever heard. Secondly, let me run that back a tiny bit.
Defend myself, you know, and those are all things that are all human, you know. This is my channel. This is a reflection of who.
Too far.
Get why people can't understand that simple concept that I just like being goofy sometimes. And then there's other times where I'm really serious. And then there's other times where
didn't take it back. That's okay. No, I really think I heard.
By using the English accent I like using. You know, and I did it because I find it fun. So I mean, I don't get why people can't understand that simple concept that I just like being goofy sometimes. And then there's other times where I'm really serious. And then there's other times where I feel like I have to defend someone or defend myself, you know, and those are all things that are all human, you know. This
I did not take it back far enough. It's okay. But Rev was laughing in the background. You could hear it. I'll find it, don't worry. Not right now. Ah, okay. 15-minute break. Welcome back, Miss Rain Seattle. Oh, yeah. That reminds me. So, Miss Rain Seattle is back, which means that we get a puppy pause. Because Miss Rain Seattle has all of the best puppies. Aw. I ugly cried watching Babe Part 1 and 2. I must have been going through something then, but I respect that pig. Look. Okay. I get made fun of by my bestie because I cry during specific episodes of The Office, even though I have seen The Office so many times that I held a world title in Office trivia for multiple years in a row. Okay. Jim and Pam getting married, cried. Them getting engaged, I cry. Holly and Michael getting engaged, cry. Finale, fall like a baby. Episode before the finale, cry. I cry a lot during it. Even though I know what's going to happen. I've seen it so many times. But I digress. Look, puppies. Look at the puppies. It's the puppies. Look at those doggies. They're so cute. They're all sweethearts. And they're all precious. And we should all love them. Miss Rain Seattle sends the best pictures of puppies. Look at them. Oh, I did that too. I fucking love Parks and Recreation as well. My other biz is mobile bartending. If the groom cries when he sees his bride, I cry. Oh. I would too. I would not be able to like hold my shit together. Fucking, I'm a sap. And I don't mind being a sap. But yeah, brief puppy break. Oh, phone internet. Hashtag fuck hotel Wi-Fi. Read a puppy. Surprise. Sorry. I should have done a countdown again. Anytime I switch over, I should just count down to Shanny. Just Shanny. Now we wait for the Wi-Fi to catch back up. Ah, here we go. I'm back. Hopefully I get to stay back. I'm the queen of training with treats for dog pics. Oh, they're all so good. They're the sweetest puppies. Artax drowning in the swamps of sadness? Cry. My mom was watching Coco the other night. I couldn't stop myself from crying. Oh, Coco's such a good movie. Such a good movie. Yes, hotel Wi-Fi is a fickle creature at best. It is. I have a house that I'm supposed to go look at tomorrow afternoon. And then over the weekend, there's someone that's willing to like have me come look at their place and possibly sell it to me before they put it on market for like a better price than what they would put it on market for. So I'm going to see about going to look at that house this weekend. Because if they can do that, then I could probably be out here like next week if it all goes well. So like, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that, Fit. There's the house I'm going to look at tomorrow. It's really cute. It's a cute house. So. It would be great. I am so ready to be back to like buying ingredients so I can actually cook rather than like living off of microwavable stuff. Ugh. I miss food. I miss food. It's not haunted, is it? I don't think it's haunted. Here's the thing. Where I'm at, it seems like all of the houses that I've looked at have really suspicious looking rooms that I'm pretty sure are murder rooms. Like there was this one house that like the room for some reason had a brown floor and yellow walls and like way too many outlets. Oh, how long has it been? I have been here for 2 months. 2 months. Two whole months. It has not been easy. You can get the creepy room as your office and you get sucked into rabbit holes in your creepy room. That would be interesting. Hold on. Alleged murder rooms. You're right, Billy Boy Blue. Alleged murder rooms. That's awful with any kid, let alone a medically needy child. It's just life. It's just life. My schedule is very, very balanced to a degree with making sure his meds are done right, balancing all of his therapies, balancing my work, doing this to like let the stress out essentially. Yeah. Some days we have seizures at 5 in the morning. Sometimes they're at 3 in the morning. One time it was at 2 in the afternoon. That was an interesting day. But yeah. We get by. We do what we do. Getting settled in a home with all your possessions will be comforting. A great chunk of stress gone. It will be. It will be. I miss my stuff. It's okay. I'm trying not to let shit get to me too badly. You know what I mean? Okay, to be fair, one might describe me as being a needy child. Oh, you said the magic word. Words.
To be fair. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. To be fair. Oh yeah, I forgot to share my thing again. Hold on. Doop, doop, doop. 3, 2, 1. Shanny. Right? Same. What's this? Oh, I know. Surprising. Very surprising. Mango pulling a fit. Boop, boop. Then we click this and huzzah! Yeah, that's how it goes. We boop, then we boop, then we do another boop, and we boop again. That ain't right. Let's continue on with what Shanny has to say for a little bit.
This is my channel. This is a reflection of who I am. You know, and it's always usually the ones where I'm doing the performance art where I'm called, you're crazy. And it's like, yeah, I am. You know, do you really want to see the crazy? Do you really want to see the crazy? I can show you crazy. That was acting.
There it was. Y'all heard it that time? Did y'all hear it? Did y'all hear the Rev laughter behind her in the audio? He has a very distinct laugh.
Who I am. You know, and it's always usually the ones where I'm doing the performance art where I'm called, you're crazy. And it's like, yeah, I am. You know, do you really want to see the crazy? Do you really want to see the crazy? I can show you crazy. That was acting.
You hear it? I'm trying to drown her out with popcorn crunches. That's fair. That's a fair thing to do. You guys didn't hear it? Oh my goodness. Jay Gamer heard it. I'm not crazy.
Do you really want to see the crazy? I can show you crazy. That was acting.
Right after she says that was acting, right before she covers it with the very obvious in the background, but think of it in Rev's tone of laugh. That chipmunk sound. Yes, that's Rev's usual laugh. That is Revelation News laughter. You know, when they have an order of protection in place and he wasn't supposed to be living with her or anything, having any contact with her. The crazy comes after the smile. Usually, yes.
But I do it. I do it to cope a lot of the times. From the negativity that you really do get on YouTube, because you really do get a lot of negativity on YouTube. A lot. And it's sad. It's really sad that so many people.
You know, I don't really get. I don't really get too much negativity on here. Like, all the people that show up in my chat are fairly fucking positive people. Good people. So, is it true a convenience store worker got the kids taken away? So, when it comes to this, I personally cannot speak in a definitive. The reason that I cannot speak in a definitive is because I don't have access to that type of paperwork. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have access to that stuff. Even if I were to like request it, they're not going to give me that information. I'm not related to them. And I would never try to request that information because that's deeply personal. From what I understand, from what I have been told, from what I have heard, it's not necessarily that she's the whole reason they got taken away. It was she reported Rev being there after he got out of prison and he wasn't supposed to be there, and that was pretty much just like the straw that broke the camel's back. Because we already knew that CPS was involved. Like, we were already aware that CPS was like doing stuff in regards to Shanny and the boys after the alleged kicking incident, and I say alleged because of how all of that paperwork worked out. So I would not be surprised if it is true that that is the straw that broke the camel's back and got the boys yanked. However, comma space. I don't know for sure. You know what I mean? Yes, Jason Fight Chubs. I cannot. Well, there's things that I cannot speak definitively on. If I don't have like the paperwork, the proof of the facts, the streams to back it up, things like that, then you know. Ultimately, I think this is my opinion. I think she may have, just based off of the information that she has given. She has not given reason for anyone to doubt. You know what I mean? She's also been in touch with Drag and everything like that. So I think that she had something to do with it, but it was just like the tail end final straw. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's just personal opinion. Rev streamed about that lady today. He was gone. I saw that he was live. I popped in very briefly. He kept going to refill his coffee cup. Whenever Graveyard Flowers gets it up, I'll go over it. Because from what I understand, Shanny was also claiming to have a broken heart syndrome over not having her pills, and that's not how that works. So yeah, we'll definitely go over it. Hello, Anna Banana. Shannondorf sucks a fat one. Beautiful way to say it. Y'all be nice to Mango Jones. She's operating on the Hakuna Matata principle. Yes. That's exactly what I mean. I do a lot of research. Does Graveyard Flowers already have it up? Graveyard Flowers doesn't have it up yet. Well, the other channels must have it up. There's a few different ones. But yeah, whenever she gets it up there, definitely we'll sit down and go over it with y'all. And my kids are grown, they wanted to leave, so I'm getting used to empty nesting. What? Her kids are grown and they wanted to leave? Ugh. Jesus Christ. Honestly, though, I will say this. The boys very much did not want Rev to come back to the house. They were very audibly crying over Rev not coming back to the house. So I would not be surprised if the boys were like, yeah, we wanted to go because like we didn't want this motherfucker here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, drama clip dump. I know they've been uploading them recently too. Oh, hell yeah. There's a lot of people that are really, really fucking good at their research. Hell yeah. That's why I follow Burnt Toast. She's fantastic at what she does. Jules is fucking hilarious. Also does, you know, her research. Fucking, I love deep dive channels because of the amount of research they do. I know she has crinkle heart syndrome, but she was claiming that she has broken heart syndrome. Her newest claim is having broken heart syndrome. And, well, broken heart syndrome is very tricky. Very tricky. It's pronounced egregious. Yeah, no, I'll get that downloaded and everything, and we will go over it soon. Because based off of the time, I won't have enough time to go over it tonight before I have to go to bed. So, yes, exactly. Broken and crinkle require 2 different fake doctors. And it's not one of the 5 doc in a boxes that she managed to trick into giving her pills. Mm-hmm. No, that's not what broken heart syndrome is. That's not what broken heart syndrome is. But yeah, I will find that and get it downloaded so that way we can go over it. When they were going to be together in spirit and in song.
Give you so much shit over you just expressing yourself. And you know, I'm just gonna go to, like, for instance, like people like Jacqueline Glenn. You know, you met them over the internet, and for some reason, people from the internet think they have the right to control where you want to put your life. You know, and that's something that's the type of personality Jacqueline Glenn has. Is she wants to control other people's lives. She thinks just because.
And you don't want to control other people's lives? Have you heard the way that you talk to Rev? Have you heard the way you talk to G-Man when he used money to buy food instead of pay his phone bill and you were arguing with him? Ooh! Have a good night, Pecan. I hope y'all enjoyed the new episode of Planet Earth. I think I'm going to watch that tomorrow. We're waiting on the Wi-Fi to catch back up, y'all. Once again, hashtag fuck hotel Wi-Fi. Also, Lunchables are the best, by the way. It must be very late where you are. Of course, I don't know where, but America. It's 11:30 p.m. Trying to convince Small Human to go to bed. It's not working out too well. And I have to be up in 6 hours? 7 hours? Something like that. I don't know. But I'm tired, but I'm not tired. It's a whole thing.
You're in her life. She has the right to control your life. And it's not true. I mean, could you imagine you being locked into someone's fucking apartment because she said she locked the door? This is Jacqueline's words. She locked Eugenia in her apartment and shoved psychologists in her face. To me, if you lock me in a room that I am not wanting to, in a place, in an apartment that I want to, and then shove people that I don't want to talk to, that's kidnapping. That's kidnapping. Could you imagine being in Eugenia's place? Okay. You're over someone's house that you thought was a friend. They lock all the doors and they force people on you that you're not ready to face. I was just trying to save her life. No, bitch, you were trying to control her. Okay, I'm sure there would have been other ways how she could have gotten help. And you know what?
The one time her saying "way how" actually makes sense. There could have been other ways how she could have gotten help. Yeah, that's the one time you said "way how" and it made sense. Look here, listen. When it comes to Eugenia Cooney, there's a lot of stuff that happened there. Okay, a lot of stuff that happened there. And do I think that Jacqueline Glenn's approach was the best? Not necessarily. But I also know that was probably going to be, at the time, the only way to get Eugenia away from her mom to be able to actually, get her some sort of help. You know what I'm saying? And that's not trying to control her. That was someone being concerned for her overall health and well-being. That was a whole thing. Now, we have reached the point within the Eugenia Coney stuff that we need to remember that Coney, I don't know. Mind you, this video was 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. So the current state of Eugenia is we need to remember she doesn't owe anyone recovery. And it's best to just observe. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about it. But if it involves Shane Dawson, Shanny has to push herself into it. It's really very pathetic. Yes. So much so that recently, like, Rev made an entire video about how Shane Dawson should become friends with him because he was wearing his merch in the video, and Shane has money and can help them. That's why they should be friends. Shanny, to this day, still thinks she's an internet celebrity. Yes. Yes, she does. It won't work until she wants the help anyway. Yes. Yes. Maybe the 5150, at least it brought more attention to the toxicity of her mother. I think to the public, it brought more attention to it. Because obviously it wasn't just a 72-hour hold that she was put on. It was very much longer. She did make progress, looking good. But the issue is, in order to find the root cause of things like that, you got to go through some intensive therapy, and you have to be willing to talk to the therapist. And when someone like that has a parental figure that not only encourages it, but like is essentially built a codependent relationship with said person, it becomes a lot trickier to get them out of that. It's a whole thing. It's all very complex. But again, I'm just an armchair quarterback. Just an armchair quarterback. Rev once more trying to get Shane's attention, I guess, means we've come full circle. I'm waiting for him to start claiming that he's a Paul brother again. I really want to relive the Jake Paul got surgery. No, Logan Paul got surgery to look more like Jake Paul, and Jake Paul then in turn did more plastic surgery to look more like Logan Paul, so that way they could convince the world they're brothers when Rev's actually Jake's brother. Yeah. That was my favorite saga.
She only had to stay in that rehab for only 72 hours. She decided to stay in there for months because
Waiting for my Wi-Fi to catch up. Sorry, y'all. But no, okay, so fun fact. When you are 5150'd, yes, the initial hold is 72 hours. However, that hold can be extended if it is determined by people that are able to, sign off on the involuntary hold. If they determine you need to be held longer, you will be held longer. You will be held. It does not matter. You can't just sign yourself out against medical advice. You will be held longer. That's just the way it is. Oh, Eugenia Cooney got the 5150 back in 2019. 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. And Shanny's trying to say that after the 72 hours, Eugenia could have left. That's not how that works. Also, Rev got 5150 back in 2012. August 2012. His mom died in January. He was doing some weird shit on the internet, and his friends called on him. Doesn't look like it was of any benefit. At the time, it was, but because like they didn't get to the root cause of the issue, and she went back with her mom. Yeah. What happened to Shane Dawson, by the way? I never knew much about him, but he has a husband and a child now. I knew about the husband. I only learned about him like in the kid thing recently. Like, I didn't know that. But yeah, I had no clue that he was going to have, or was looking at having a kid, going to have a kid, until recently. I know that he got into a lot of trouble for things that he did on the internet because digital footprints. And being creepy on the internet towards like minors and stuff doesn't go over well. Does not go over well. The babies aren't here just yet? Okay. Whew. Yeah, what Yami said. What Yami said. He also got in trouble with Will Smith's family. That was a whole thing. Ugh. He's creepy.
Because she wanted the help. It probably had nothing to do with Jacqueline, but I digress because I'm just using it as an example of how people from the internet think it's their right to control other people from the internet. If you meet them or not, it doesn't fucking matter. You're taking a human being and you're trying to control them to what you think you want their standard to be when, you know, they may not be ready to change. And you know what? Who the fuck are you people to think that you can change someone in the first place?
Didn't you make Rev quit drinking cold turkey? Pretty sure that was you. You did that. And you used Wet Brain Rev to make videos on the internet where you dressed him up as a woman and made out with him. You actually did grape him, Shanny. This is the weirdest case of rules for thee and not for me. It's very disturbing as well.
That is so abusive. So completely abusive to want to change someone. Okay? When they don't want to change. You know? But good thing Eugenia did want a change. And she went through the program and she got through it. And kudos to her for that. You know? But it really does show you how people are and how they want to control you. And I've always had a thing against people who are controlling. I've always hated control because I'm afraid.
Well, that's the biggest damn lie I've ever heard. I just Windows error noise. Sorry, guys. Oh,
free spirit, and I'm not going out there to hurt anyone or do anything bad. I'm there to be free, to live free, to love who I choose to love, to be with who I choose to be with, and to do what I choose to do. You know, and not everything I do is going to be bad. Hail to the Goblin Queen from the Mother of Dragons. Thank you, Christina, my Mother of Dragons. But it comes to the point with some people on the internet where it's extremely creepy how much they want to seep themselves in your life. And I understand the psychology behind it. You watch someone for a really long time and you think, you know, it's like TV and you want to control the story. But the thing is, this is YouTube and you can't be controlling people's lives like that. You know, you need to learn boundaries and step back. And
Jacqueline Glenn wasn't just some random person on the internet to Eugenia. That was one of her friends. They were actually friends. It wasn't that she just watched her for a really long time and wanted to involve herself. They were friends. What? Hey, Arxenium. Hope you're doing well this evening. Oh, I cannot say that. Morning evening. There we go. That's why I stayed away from the Shanny contents. Things got too disturbing, too dark. And that is understandable, Mari. I know there's a lot of people, like Underhaven, quit doing stuff for a while because of Vaughn and Shanny, and like knowing the things that they were doing and the fact that this was like in the presence of their kids, and Vaughn kept getting more chances with his kids and all this stuff. Like, it became too much. And that's understandable. Like, quitting following Shanny and Vaughn and them whenever like stuff got too deep, too dark, too terrible is fine. You need to do what you got to do for yourself and protect your mental health.
and be like, whoa, I should not be controlling this person like this and stepping beyond my boundaries. And that's what Jacqueline Glenn did. She stepped beyond her boundaries as a friend and as a human being. You just don't do that to someone, period. And I don't care what your excuse is, but Eugenia was sick. No.
Do you feel that way towards Rev's friends who called on him in 2012? Or does that not matter because it was before you were involved? Do you think she sits there in Rev's uncle's house, all smelly and greasy, and thinks back and says, Jason, do you remember back when I was the Goblin Queen? I was really somebody. I really hope she does. I hope she does.
Eugenia was calling her a bully. Eugenia wanted nothing to do with Jacqueline, and Jacqueline overstepped her boundaries. She overstepped her boundaries. Thank you, Aries.
Oh, you have a good night, Yami. Sleep well. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Waiting for the Wi-Fi to catch back up. There it goes.
I salute you as well. But you people really need to learn their boundaries on other individuals over the internet. And not everything you see on the internet is true. Sometimes things can be altered. Sometimes, people can add old videos to new videos to make it seem like they said something that they didn't. People can cut videos up so they look like they said something that they didn't say. People can take your words out of context with videos, and it just goes on and on and on. And I think the moral of the story is don't take everything you see on the internet seriously, but there are some instances where there are people who are serious. So how do you distinguish? I guess it's up to interpretation. But at the same time, you need to know where your boundary is and know that controlling a person that you've never met before live is sick in the head. It really is. It's fucking disgusting to try to control someone you've never met. It's disgusting. I'm just glad Eugenia's doing better. Me too, Christina. Me too. I'm glad she's doing better, and I hope she doesn't let these hateful...
I'm gonna skip ahead some because I don't care about Eugenia.
She even said she was deceiving Eugenia. She's honest about this. She tried to worm her way out of the plagiarize and say, I didn't plagiarize. I was inspired.
Who's plagiarizing?
And then her other friends like crying, I wish we didn't hurt her like this. Yeah, I bet you didn't, because you haven't seen anything. Yeah. She's still at downing God and being a bitch toward Christians. She's still at it, even though she's terrible at it because she fakes everything that comes to her mind. God, the plagiarizing. It's disgusting. Anyway, but no, she's...
I don't know too much about Jacqueline Glenn, whether or not she plagiarizes stuff. But at least we can all say that no one has ever plagiarized Shanny. Or Rev's book, The Tinto Saga. By the way, if y'all have never read The Tinto Saga, I highly recommend it. It's terrible.
She's honest about this. She tried to worm her way out of the plagiarize and say, I didn't plagiarize. I was inspired. Girl, when you speak in the same thing verbatim, you're plagiarizing. There ain't no inspiration. Oh, full of shit. I remember this one video, for instance, that Venom Phoenix. You remember Venom Phoenix? He made a video on Jacqueline Glenn trying to get her realize that Jesus Christ is Lord. And, he failed miserably, but it's...
Okay. So. It's been about 2 hours. I don't care about Jacqueline Glenn. I don't. I don't give a shit. But it's okay. It's okay. Tomorrow morning, I guess what we'll do is I will pull the Instagram live from today from Rev, and we'll go over that in the morning. Before we get out of here, let me do, because I'm starting to get tired, and I gotta get up soon. So let me do my usual spiel. As always, in the description, you'll find links to the stream pervs I'm on the shared StreamYard with. You'll find links to the Petty Fams. You'll find links to the Black Beans, Tito, and Yato. Tito is infinitely funnier than Yato. You'll find my master list of U.S. resources with everything from LGBTQIA plus resources, domestic violence resources, to reproductive health resources, and beyond. If you don't find one there, hit me up. I'll do what I can to help you. Yeah. The new Small Human PayPal pool is up. It is going. If you would like to throw anything in there, it'd be much appreciated. But of course, it's your money, do what you want with it. Yeah, there are the links. There you go. The goal from tonight will roll over to the morning. So, all that being said, I hope that all of you have a fantastic night, an even better tomorrow, and I will see y'all on the next one.